So let's start our chat with ChatGPT on the topic of how to build a strong personal brand online. Hello, today I want to talk about how to build a strong personal brand online. To begin, what exactly is a personal brand?
Absolutely. A personal brand is basically the way you present yourself to the world, especially online. It's a combination of your skills, experiences, values, and personality that sets you apart from others. It's how people perceive you and what they think of when they hear your name or see your content. Essentially, it's your reputation in the digital world.
Okay, why is personal branding important in today's digital world?
Yeah, personal branding is super important nowadays because it helps you stand out in a crowded digital space. It can open up opportunities like job offers, collaborations, or even business growth. It also builds trust and credibility with your audience, and it allows you to showcase your unique strengths and values. Ultimately, it helps you create a memorable impression and connect more authentically with others.
Okay, is personal branding only for influencers and owners, or is it for everyone?
Oh, it's definitely for everyone. While influencers and business owners often focus heavily on personal branding, professionals in any field can benefit from it. Students, an employee, a freelancer, or even someone looking to pivot careers, having a strong personal brand can help you get noticed, build your network, and create new opportunities. It's really about shaping how you're perceived in any context.
Okay, how is a personal brand different from just having social media profiles?
Great question. So having social media profiles is definitely part of it, but personal branding goes deeper. It's about intentionally crafting and curating the way you present yourself across all platforms. It includes your messaging, your values, your unique expertise, and how consistently you communicate all of that. Social media profiles are more like the tools or channels, whereas personal branding is the overall strategy and narrative behind those profiles.
Okay, how can someone identify their strengths and value for their personal brand?
That's a really important step. To identify your strengths and values, you can start by reflecting on what you're passionate about, what skills come naturally to you, and what you genuinely enjoy doing. You can also ask for feedback from colleagues, friends, or mentors to get an outside perspective. Another great approach is to look at your past achievements and see what patterns emerge. And of course, aligning those strengths with your core values will help create a genuine and authentic personal brand.
Mhm. Why is clarity important before building a brand?
Clarity is super crucial because it helps you define who you are and what you stand for, which makes it easier to communicate that message consistently. When you have clarity, you can target the right audience, create content that resonates, and build trust more effectively. It also prevents confusion and mixed messages, ensuring that people know exactly what to expect from you. Ultimately, clarity sets a strong foundation for building a cohesive and impactful personal brand.
Okay. My next question is which platforms are best for building a personal brand and why?
That really depends on your goal and your target audience. But some popular platforms include LinkedIn, especially for professional networking and showcasing your expertise. Instagram is great for visual content and connecting with a more lifestyle oriented audience. Twitter can be fantastic for sharing quick insights, engaging conversations, and building thought leadership. YouTube is excellent for long form content and reaching audiences through video. And then there's also TikTok, which is great for more casual, creative, and short form content. Ultimately, the best platform really depends on where your audience spends their time and the type of content you enjoy creating.
Okay, tell me, should a person focus on one platform first or use multiple platforms at the same time?
It often helps to start with one platform first, especially if you're just beginning. That way you can really focus your energy and build a solid foundation before expanding. It lets you understand what works best for your audience and refine your content strategy. Once you feel confident and have a good routine, you can gradually expand to other platforms. That said, if you have the resources and time to manage multiple platforms effectively, you can definitely do that too. The key is consistency and making sure that the quality of your content doesn't suffer.
Okay, what type of content helps strengthen a personal brand?
A variety of content can help, but it really depends on your brand and your audience. For example, educational content like how-to guides, tutorials, or insights can really establish you as an authority in your field. Personal stories and behind the scenes content help humanize your brand and build a deeper connection. Thought leadership content like opinion pieces or industry analysis can position you as a go-to expert. And engaging content like polls, Q&As, and interactive posts can boost engagement and foster community. The key is to mix these types of content in a way that aligns with your brand and keeps your audience engaged.
Okay. How can someone find their unique voice or style when presenting themselves online?
Finding your unique voice and style is a journey of self-discovery and experimentation. A good starting point is to reflect on what makes you passionate, what values you hold dear, and what kind of tone and language feels natural to you. You can also look at what resonates with you from other creators and then put your own spin on it. It's also helpful to get feedback from your audience and see what they connect with. Over time, as you consistently share content, your authentic voice and style will naturally emerge. It's really all about being genuine and staying true to yourself.
Okay. How can someone build a genuine connection with their audience online?
Building a genuine connection really comes down to authenticity and engagement, being transparent and sharing your real experiences, both successes and challenges, helps your audience relate to you. Also, actively engaging with your audience by responding to comments, asking for their opinions, and showing that you value their input can foster a sense of community. Consistency is key as well. Regularly sharing content and staying true to your brand helps build trust. And finally, showing empathy and genuinely caring about your audience's needs and interests will really help deepen that connection.
Okay. What are common mistakes people make when building their personal brand?
Yeah, there are definitely a few common pitfalls. One is being inconsistent, whether it's in the tone of your content or the frequency of your posts that can confuse your audience. Another mistake is trying to appeal to everyone, which can dilute your brand. It's better to have a clear niche. Also, neglecting engagement can be a big one. Failing to interact with your audience can make your brand feel impersonal. Another common issue is not staying authentic or trying to mimic others too closely, which can come across as inauthentic. And lastly, not having a clear strategy or goals can lead to scattered efforts. So having a plan and staying true to yourself really helps avoid these mistakes.
How does someone maintain and grow their personal brand over time?
Maintaining and growing a personal brand is definitely an ongoing process. Consistency is key. Regularly posting quality content and staying true to your brand values helps keep your audience engaged. It's also important to keep learning and evolving, whether that's staying updated with industry trends or honing new skills, engaging with your audience by responding to feedback and starting conversations helps build stronger relationships. Another important aspect is adapting and being open to change, tweaking your strategy as you grow and as your audience evolves. And of course, networking and collaborating with others in your field can really help you expand your reach and keep growing.
Okay. What final advice would you give to someone who is just starting their personal branding journey?
I'd say start with authenticity and be patient. Focus on what truly matters to you and what you're passionate about and let that shine through in everything you do. Consistency and quality are essential. So try to maintain a steady flow of content and keep it valuable. Also, don't be afraid to experiment and learn from what works and what doesn't. And finally, enjoy the journey. Building a personal brand is as much about growth and discovery as it is about reaching your goals.
Okay, thank you so much for this conversation. Really learned a lot and enjoyed discussing how to build a strong personal brand online. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad you found it helpful and enjoyed our chat. If you have any more questions down the line, just let me know. Good luck with your personal branding journey.
Thank you.